Now when people ask us about our senior year, what happened with the OU game, we tell them with a smile on our face, yeah, let's go ahead and sit down.
Yeah, Demo, set him straight. What a scene in Dallas. The Golden Hat back in Texas for the first time since 2018. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I'm Tyler Feldman. What a smackdown at the Red River Showdown. 118th meeting between Texas and Oklahoma, but never before had the Longhorns beaten the Sooners as badly as they did today. 49-0. That's the worst shutout loss in Oklahoma history. It's also the Longhorns' largest margin of victory ever against the Sooners. So why don't you grab yourself a little corn dog and let's see how it all went down inside the Cotton Bowl. Quinn Ewers and his mullet, back for the first time in a month. Dylan Gabriel, a no-go for Brent Venables' offense. And I'll tell you what, that was the perfect recipe for all gas, no brakes. First quarter, that is Bijan Robinson saying, get out the way. Early 7-0 lead for the Longhorns. Early second quarter, Quinn Ewers, play action, over the middle, caught. Xavier Worthy, 10-yard touchdown. It is 14-0 Texas. 5 minutes later, Ewers continues to calmly cook. He finds Keelan Robinson in the flat, and Keelan, he's flat out fast. 15-yard score, 21-point lead for the Longhorns. And any questions about Texas holding on to a lead this time around gets answered right here. The pride of Conley, John A. Barron, swipes it away from the Sooners, his second pick of the season, and that turnover leads to Quinn Ewers' third first-half touchdown. This 24-yard dime to J.T. Sanders. It's 28-0 Texas at the break. First time the Horns blank Oklahoma in the first half since 1984. The second half, not much different. Bijan Robinson finishes with 130 rushing yards and 2 scores. Quinn Ewers throws for nearly 300 yards and 4 scores as Texas scores its first shutout of Oklahoma since 1965. Bring out the Golden Hat. And let's also bring out sports director Jeff Jones, who has more on the Horns' historic 49-point win.
Well, Tyler, Quinn is back, and he made a difference. All the UT starting quarterback did in his return from a collarbone injury is drop a career-high 4 touchdowns, lead Texas to its first win over Oklahoma since 2018, and its largest win over the Sooners ever.
I know everyone thinks like, this was the plan all along or something. I didn't notify Quinn or HUD of what was going to happen this week literally until Thursday afternoon, so that's how long I took it.
When Coach told me, what was going through my mind was really it's time to go. And that's pretty much it.
He always brings energy. Ever since the first day he stepped on campus, he brought that energy, and I feel like that's kind of what we needed.
I definitely think there's a little rust, honestly, just, coming off a shoulder injury, I definitely think there was a little nervousness in that, but he came out, had poise, and just came out and dominated like he's supposed to.
He looked good. He had WD-40. That ain't rusty. That man was balling, man. I'm proud of him.
So you heard the guys. That rust was nothing a little WD-40 couldn't fix. And speaking of fixing things, maybe somebody can fix the Golden Hat. We're told the trophy that the Longhorns earned after winning today's game was not nearly as comfortable as you might imagine. Hear what the players had to say a little later in the show.